Hey, welcome back to the Aligned Partner. Today we're going to talk about you stopping analyzing your partner or them, whoever they are. And the importance of this is to recognize that there is a part of you that's not obviously being seen or validated or nourished in some way. And so you're leaning into the other person to try and add up the dots. You're trying to figure out the pattern. You're trying to fill in the blanks, so to speak, because you're after something. You're looking to obtain something and get something, and this is an important feature. If you find yourself ruminating and having a lot of intrusive thoughts about this person, you are really trying to get yourself into a safer space with them. If you feel relieved when they message you or they do make contact and they calm the anxiety, then you know that you're dealing with an attachment issue there with regards to needing that person to validate you and to calm you down. So before you can be okay, you need to know that the relationship is okay, or you need to know that they're okay. And so the way we stop analyzing another person is to recognize that this is no longer about a healthy relationship dynamic. It's more about getting yourself to that place of being okay and feeling safe. And so a core element in any relationship dynamic is to be able to make yourself so okay and so centered and so grounded in yourself, so resourced and loving of your life, and having a really good internal relationship with yourself, so that regardless of what the other person does or doesn't do, you're okay. And you can very quickly also ascertain realistically those facts from the feelings. So in other words, if the other person is just not that into you, or they're not reaching out, they're not initiating, okay, there could be an issue there for sure. But what is the actual issue? Do they even know themselves? Right? And the point there is looking at reality, which is if somebody wants to be in your orbit and they want to spend time with you and be around you, people generally tend to do that. Unless they're unable, unless they have other attachment issues, other fears, and other issues. And unfortunately, I'm sure many of you who are listening have spent a lot of your time, many years in fact, taking care of people like that. And I'm hoping in this video today that you realize that perhaps today is the day that you can stop that. And the walk towards yourself is the first initiation of this new energy in you, is to walk towards yourself and not to walk towards the other. Okay? It's not easy. But when we look at this and we realize that, perhaps they have a number of things going on for themselves, do we ever really get the answers? Do we ever get closure? Is that person able to do that? Is that person able to name it? Are they actually able to define it for us and actually give us clarity and give us the story that's in their head? Let us enter into that movie that they're living through, so that we know the lay of the land, so that we know what's going on. That doesn't very often happen. And so it's a challenge to you then to stop analyzing them and start to focus all that energy on building things with yourself, and recognize that when I'm analyzing and I'm trying to figure them out, and I'm checking out tarot card readings online and horoscope stuff, and I'm trying to find certainty. I'm trying to get to that point where I can understand the dynamics so that I can be relieved of something. And so the only relief that you can give yourself, as you know, is to walk in a different direction and start to believe in life from an abundant point of view. And that literally the fun bus arrives every 15 minutes in your life. You can affirm that. And there's many people that you can have great dynamics, reciprocal transactions with, that are mutually nourishing and beneficial. Okay, so challenge yourself today around your beliefs around lack and around your beliefs around I'm having to figure someone out, I'm having to be there for them. What part of you is used to that pattern? What part of you has been taught that? What part of you knows or thinks that's love and hasn't seen anything else? Right, challenge yourself on that, because that is probably what's at play. And the day that you can start walking towards yourself is a big day. And it's your greatest strength. It's where you become the most magnetic, the most powerful, the most attractive. Also, is when your life is full. You're contented, you're happy, and you feel complete. So thanks for being with me today, and for your subscriptions and your likes and your shares. I'll catch you in the next video.